What technology do you often use? Computers or cell phones?
I would say I use both for daily activities because I'm studying English and also teaching online. So I really need my cell phones for recording the videos of my reading, speaking rehearsal. On the other hand, I need my laptop for teaching online. So, for example, I usually use my cell phones more in the morning when I don't have classes. But starting from afternoon to evening, I usually just use laptop and spend time on screens. So I really think that that's a balance between relaxation and working.
Is technology important in your life?
As an online teacher, I think it plays a pivotal role in my daily life because it helps me to work and also study. Sometimes I use it to relax also. For example, I often use my laptop and mobile phone also with an iPad for studying and teaching on working days. And on weekends, I can use them for some movies or books, ebooks, kind of like that. And I really think that it's a blend of making my life more colorful than it usually is if without technology.
What kind of apps have you downloaded on your phone?
I think mostly are pragmatic apps, like they are useful for my daily usage. For example, I only have like banking apps, studying English apps, some noting, and like YouTube for me to watch videos for motivations and also to acquire knowledge. So I think I mostly use my applications on mobile phones for studying and organizing my life, basically.
What electronic devices have you bought lately?
I think it should be my iPhone. It was not the latest model at the time I bought it, but it was quite good. Um, until now, it's still in good condition, and I like it because it helps me to keep me updated with the latest apps for studying, and also it's strong enough for me. It's powerful enough to handle all of my daily tasks with a very minimum investment financially. For example, I just spent like roughly, let me remember, less than $500 for this one, which is quite cheap compared to the time it was newly released. So I think it's a good investment.
How do you balance work and relaxation with technology?
I try my best to lessen my screen time whenever I don't work because I understand that it's really easy for us to get distracted and to be attracted to lots of short contents and which increases our dopamine. So, for example, I just spend like 30 minutes for relaxation every day. Besides that time, I only use it mainly on educational or training purposes. And I think that helps me to stay in track.
Why do you prefer certain apps over others for studying?
I think I would choose these apps, not those are, not the others, because mainly based on its its prestigious name and the quality that were confirmed by lots of customers using. I often read comments and feedbacks on certain apps before I purchase or I download them. I don't want to waste time. For example, I recently used let me remember. I just purchased a premium member for YouTube because that's just a usual app, but I use it mainly on educational purpose. So the way I use it is different from most of the others who just use it for entertainment and for short stories or short videos, kind of like that. And I think that's worthy every penny I spent.
How has your iPhone improved your daily tasks?
I think I use my iPhones mostly on noting things because whenever there are ideas coming up in my mind, I would note them down, and there are not always laptops or iPads nearby me, so I prefer using another pocket or portable electronic devices like iPhone to keep me posted. And I often note things down. And for example, I whenever I have a new, I learn new vocabulary, or I learn a new way of expressing things in IELTS speaking, I would take note on my iPhone gadgets, and that keeps reminding me about the things I have to do and the words I have to study for each day, and that's really useful for me.
Why do you think technology makes life more colorful?
It depends on each other's perspectives. For me, it's helping me to do lots of things in my life, and it's also supports me to keep track in my career. For example, I often ask ChatGPT about planning my life and how to organize my day effectively, so I can achieve my goals for set for that day much easier and much faster. And I think besides that, it can help me to, it can advise me some suggestions about what to do or where to eat or what to read. And I think those are interesting. I would say, after all, technology, if used correctly, it really fulfills your life in a better way.